Hello once more, I am Asher Ninja and we are back again. Back with Khazrak. Did you hit that in turn? So at the end of the last turn we managed to take down Magritta. And now we want to head towards Bill Bailey. Because Bill Bailey's a funny guy. You should look him up if you haven't actually ever seen him or heard of him or anything. Really, really funny. Very much worth it. Alright, so we're going to get Khazrak across the river here. Looks pretty good. Goros, you're going to search Magritta, even though we just burnt it to the ground. It's always good to search for survivors. Okay, so that's that way. So it's the bottom one, which means it's that one. Weird comey thing. Khazrak needs a potion of healing. He thinks they're delicious. Aren't they, Khazrak? Potion of healing, and you're going to steal your offsider's stuff as well, because you're also a jerk. On top of being a jerk, he's got 2 growth, and you know what I want? I want to get a mage. Now the reason you destroy that building is because we've pretty much got what we need at the moment. Only 15, but that's okay. Horde upgrade is possible. We don't want to do that just yet. We do want to destroy that building when we can. Actually, you know what? Let's keep that building. Because then we can still do some recruiting of Ungor Raiders if need be. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. So what we do with getting rid of that building is we build the get a magic user building. Because we want a magic user. Because, well, they are actually quite good. Ooh, and this is convenient timing. Because since we're going to be getting a magic user building, we don't have to worry about getting a Bracer. We can just go straight off and get a Gorbel, who admittedly does put us into the minuses, but look how pretty he is. Magok Warmaker, he's so pretty. Apparently he's tough as well. So we'll chuck him in the army for the moment. Doesn't really help his case, but that's okay. And we are going to get the army moving up here a bit further and into that stance. And now, since it's harder for us to maintain, we will go like that and get ourselves an extra unit that way. Oh, of course, that's the other thing. Oh no, we're only at level 1. So level 2 that actually... maybe I shouldn't have destroyed that building yet. So I needed to get this to level 3 to be able to build that building. I don't know. Yeah, there is no... Once you go here, your Ungor start getting cheaper, but I don't think it's really worth it. Anyway, we definitely want that. Definitely want it. Oh, I forgot to put Goros into an ambush stance. Well, not really ambush, into hidden stance, I guess you call it. That's okay. I don't think Astalia is on their way back yet. They normally take a little bit to recover. Those Gorbels are very nice. Alright, let's get up and hide over here. We're going to want him hidden as well. He really needs to get some replenishment going as well. We don't want him growing any horde stuff or anything like that. You need to grow faster though. But that's okay. We're all right for now. Just want to be a little careful, that's all. There's a lot of that in the Beastman campaign. Got to be careful. Got to hunt. Got to hide. You're very much a hunter, and you're also the hunted. So you don't want to be too overt in the things you do. Speaking of overt, let's be overt. Just for a moment. We'll take the when one falls this time, because that will give us full replenishment. Wow, I forgot to actually explain that. Go me. So that is your event. So at the moment we're in a solar eclipse, so there's plus 15 chaos corruption for all characters. But as your moon changes, you get the events that pop up. In this case we went with when one falls, which is all damage units are fully replenished. Only lasts 2 turns and we lose all of our horde growth, but we have almost none anyway, so that's not really a problem. There's other ones you can get that will boost things like the amount of damage you'll do and things like that. For now, with that running, we'll just end the turn, just so that we can get our horde nice and fully replenished. So what you want to have as your goal now that Magritta is nicely toasted is you want your goal to be to take out the Fey Enchantress. Simply because with how bad your replenishment generally is, not right now obviously, but generally is, your replenishment sucks giant balls, to say the least. We don't want to quite be that close, I don't think. Let's actually pull him back a bit. We want them to have a bit of a run up at us. Let's pop him. I'm going to actually pop him behind Khazrak. Might still just be a little too close, I think. Let's pull back a bit further. Want to stay cautious. And we want to get replenishment. These are our goals. Caution is really important when it comes to early game beastmen. Once you've got a stack of Cygors, stack of them, and probably in this case a stack of Bestigors, then you don't need to be quite so cautious. I mean, generally, so say when you're playing normal chaos, you can't go in an ambush stance at all, which means everyone always knows where you are 100% of the time. That's bad because armies just start coming for you from all directions, all over the place. It's just awful. Okay, well this looks like a fun battle to fight. So let's hit up some basic melee empire. We've got a nice scoreball now in our army. Getting rid of one of our Ungors, so that should be good. Let's get him into play. He loves having things like Empire troops to play with. Okay, reinforcing from all the way over there. It's an interesting direction for it. Get all of our lords to go and hang there. Looks like most of our melee infantry now. Plop them in there. Minotaurs. Ungor Raiders. I really like baubles. Really do. They have some nice buffs around them. And later on when they get even more powerful, the melee attack of anyone anywhere near them just goes through the roof. Now what we don't want him to do is go and fight a bunch of spearmen. However, having him swan dive into some swordsmen is extremely entertaining. Alrighty. Gonna pull them off the front line and get them into these spearmen here. So let's stop their line completely. Alrighty, let's go help out there. There's our lord. You go help the front line over here. You're going over there. You boys are going over there. So this should be good. You get into them over here. That center is just getting absolutely wrecked. Yeah. What we want to do is get the Ungors this way, firing across there. These guys are doing a good job, but having them firing into their backs would be better. I love how he does that. Just plows through. Yeah. They stand no chance in this one. I like to think they stand even less chance than it seemed. He's doing well in his duel there. And they are going to start making all the difference in that fight. Oh dear. Maybe not. Spearmen need arrows in them. That's no good. Lots to help out with, at least. It's alright, they're not going to hang around after all anyway. Good, good. There we go, that's sorted itself out there nicely. Everything is dying horribly in the centre here. Those three taking out 4 units comfortably by themselves. No chance at all. Oh yes. So as these units try to escape, we can do more slaughtering of them. They're just in a massive crossfire here. Beautiful. Gorball makes so much difference. Really does. Oh wow. 117, 130 to one of those swordsman units. I don't see losing that many anyway. Oh. My Angor Raider unit's done really badly. Oh well. Whatever. Another potion of healing. Or else you can keep that one. Jeez. Unexpected. And yep, we're going to take I'm trying to keep his bestial rage down. Which does sound like a weird thing to be doing. Yeah, we're going to pull away from this fight. And you're going to as well. That's all good. So we may be able to get an ambush in here. Currently we are fighting the Empire, so we'll take blood of the Empire. Nice of them to offer us that. We're going to give him a rating in that. cost goes up to -10, but I think this is the better one to go with at the start, increasing the melee attack of the units. Now, we are fully replenished once more. So, that's sad. Now, if we are lucky here, we may get an ambush. We didn't get an ambush, but it is well in our favour. And we'll take the replenishment, because our special replenishment is over now. Back into ambush stance for him, so that he can hang out and maybe convince them that they should come and attack us. That'd be good. A bit more blessed by evil there. Getting him would be good. Up would be good. Oh, yep, we want more of that. At the moment it's 4, 8, 12, so 6 plus 16. So that when he's in the middle of a big fight, he just lays about him in crazy fashion, and everyone fights with him. Oh, they revealed my war herd. Rude. Because then I don't get any replenishment. That bit sucks. Let's pull him back a little bit. Bring in that there, and move him forward a bit this time. Maybe this time. Maybe. Fuck all replenishment though. You know what? We're still going to steal Goros's. Tell you what, Goros has got to hate me. So we're going to give him the potion of healing. I think he's actually better than Goros. No, I don't want to spend the money on him. Actually, no, I'd have to get him all the way up there, and he's way off. No. It's remembering how all of that works. Sometimes is a pain. So hopefully soon we might get the option for... Might get another one of these moon changes. Meanwhile, a giant stack of spearmen arrives. And we're gonna have to destroy them. So our bait worked this time, but it's a lot of spearmen. Lots and lots of them. Where are our reinforcements coming from this time? This direction, so... Empire won't know what to do. What we want to do though is we're going to take our lords to here. Take all of our melee units to go along with them. Eventually, once they all start bloody arriving. Melee units, you're going to go here with our lords and heroes. Minotaurs over there, and we'll take 3 of you. Go over here. Other 2 are going to go over here. You're missing 2,000 health, but you haven't got your potion yet. If I had the potion, I would actually give it to him. Make him drink it now. Minotaurs, you're over here. That's good. Might move them back this way. Our hidden units are revealed. That's okay. Oh, Looks like they already might be committed to hitting the center, which is good.
No combat!
We draw breath! They will die!
Alrighty, they're trying to get around us. That's alright. Let's get our boys all into combat here. Yeah, let's get into it over here. That's good. Alright, they're all aiming for that. Minotaurs, let's get you going this way. That's actually really good. Let's get the Underlords over here now instead a bit. They'll get better shots that way. Now, you're going to charge into the back of them. You are going to shoot the living crap out of them. Alrighty. I think they need to be a bit further around. You lot. Oh, your ass is shooting. Why aren't you shooting? Definitely be a better option there. We've kind of let this gore herd just get slaughtered here. Everything in their center is just melting though, so that's cool. It's good. It still looks like that gore herd should still be okay. Let's get these guys out of here.
The gods have abandoned us!
Yep. Yeah, it looks like all of those spearmen are going to come back, but that's not too big problem. Well, I think those two units will still not get wiped out, so that's good. Here we go. Yeah, they're just going to get destroyed. They may have quite a short range, but they can dish out a bit of hurt, especially when the enemy is just basic spearmen. That gets us a bunch more experience. Unfortunately, it does get us a bunch of dead units as well, but I think Khazrak should have stayed in his hidden stance, so I think he might get some replenishment still. It's very, very important for beastmen to have replenishment, especially when you do things like get them slaughtered like that. We'll take the money again. Oh, we've got the Banner of Outrage. I wonder what that does. Looks like he did get pulled out of his hidden stance, so that sucks. That's alright. Banner of Outrage, Frenzy, and +4. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, we're gonna let him simmer down a little bit. Sit in ambush stance and get some replenishment. You are going to need plus 16 melee attack. I know you're going to. Evasion chance was using beast plus 40% accompanying lord. Wow. Yep, you still got your horde growth, but we're not going to bother with that. You're still trying to grow. That's cool. Yeah, there is no point Goros having that. He doesn't have an army to give it to. Technically, he could give it to himself, but what's the point in that? Alright, yeah, we really need that growth. Once 4 more turns are up, the next moon will actually should give us the option for horde growth, and we will want to take it. And we can get a caster. Then it's on for young and old. So you get them in those nice clumps of spearmen and that sort of stuff, and you just throw in a spell or two, and before you know it, enemy is just melting away. We're gonna still need more replenishment before we really do anything there, so we'll just go straight through that turn. So the good thing about using things like your hidden stances and that sort of thing is the AI actually doesn't know where you are. So you can literally go and ambush stance next to them, and basically it makes you hide right there. Oh, okay. Apparently they can see us enough to attack us anyway. That's a bit odd. Like how I'm saying all of those things, and then they just come straight out and attack us. Oh, he is... I'm glad we keep taking items off him. He is now a goner. Though speaking of goners, it looks like they are probably they're about to have an orc problem. Right, so deep in this territory, we actually have a decent amount of replenishment right now. We're going to go hide in this forest up here. Now we have replenishment. Jeez. Now we can't recruit anything either. That's a bummer. We've actually got a little bit of income. But no matter. No matter. Constant allies in range. Yep. Lots of melee attack charge bonus for all the allies in range. So let's try and get to the next moon. Apparently we weren't quite as hidden as we thought. They may have even been going to go fight those orcs. I doubt it, but they may have been. How many turns? One more. Oh, they're going to do some raiding. Let's see if we can ambush. Lovely. Beautiful. Let's take that. Take the replenishment. And jump into a hidden stance right nearby. So yeah, those orcs are going to cause them problems. That's all good for us. Yes, we're going to want to take Blessed by Evil. And I think we're going to want Bestial Cunning as well. Excellent. Now it's one more turn until the next moon. As long as we survive this turn. Entirely depends on what Astalia decide to do. Oh, they are doing pretty much nothing. The orcs are on their way out. Are we actually at war with the orcs? I don't think we're at war with the orcs. Okay. We want to go with... Oh, I don't really want to go with any of these. Alright, we're going to go with no matter how far. So at the moment we really need horde growth. And the best option to get the horde growth is go and hide. It is not the hopeful thing that I was hoping for. Hopeful thing I was hoping for. That's a pretty rubbish statement. That was not what I was hoping for, but it will have to do. Alright, Minotaur, you get Blade Master now. So, at this point, this is going to be the end of the guide. So if you have ended up in a similar position, hopefully you've still got Goros alive, unlike me. If you're in a similar position, basically you want to hide until you have about your 2 surplus. Get yourself a mage. Get yourself preferably a Shadow Mage for that Pit of Shades and the Penumbrable Pendulum, and things will start to turn around. So hopefully this has been helpful. Gives you a bit of what to do and what not to do, I think. And I'll see you in the next guide, which will hopefully be a Dritcher guide, I'm thinking. So until then, hope you have a good one. Hope it's been helpful, and I'll see you later.